What's up, Kingdom Crew? My name is Holly. This is Little Wren, and this is Kingdom Planning. So, before I even started filming, this little booger book jumps up here. So, this is going to be a short video. We're going to be doing my tomato war, and then also I'm going to be showing some items that I did put in my Etsy shop. Some things I've had just for like a couple weeks now, but I did do an Etsy drop for just some digital items. And then on Tuesday, I'll be doing a little bit less of a stuffing, just because my finances are really, skewed right now. And then a Etsy drop of physical items. So stay tuned while we go ahead and do all this. So the first thing we're going to do is move Ren out of the way a little bit. Sorry, booger. What? No, okay, I let you stay up here. You got to move though. All right, so we're going to be doing the tomato war. And come on, Ren, move. Come on. You have to move. Oh, okay, I guess I'm going to have to force her down then. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start on this. So this is my tomato war. It's in my Ko-fi account, free for everybody to play. And for every time we're throwing tomatoes at each other's stands, and every time it's nothing on the reds, kind of like a battleship, it's a miss, $1. Anything else is $3. So Eva rolled a 6-3. That is a miss. So 4-3, miss. 5-5, very close, miss. 3-1. She already hit that one, so I'm just going to count it as a miss. And then 4-4. So Eva, you missed all my stands. Between her and Jenny and I, we haven't been doing very well lately. So, and then Jenny got a 1 and 6. That's a miss. I don't know why I couldn't put that 5 back there. Good grief. And then 3 and 3. So technically that's a miss. 6 and 4. Ooh, right in the middle. And then 2 and 3. And then 4 and 1. So both of them. Well, we're just not, all of us are not having a very good round, are we? So we have 5 there. So each of them are getting $5. So how is everyone doing? I have been just winding up my side hustle, getting ready to switch to a full-time occupational therapy assistant position, so with a different company. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to go exchange these two. That out for 20. So now Eva has 41. So I'll be starting that in a little over a week. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I've only done like PRN. I've never done a full-time position like that. So we will see if I like it. So now we have 43 in Jenny's. It is more money than what I was making before, quite a bit more money. It's just unfortunately driving instead of office work, which, again, we will see. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for Eva and Jenny for theirs. So this one is going to be for both of them for the top, and this will be for the side. So here we go. Let me hit your stands. So 1 on top, 5 on the side, 4 on top, 3 on the side, 6 on top, 6 on the side, 2 on top, 3 on the side, and the last one, 4 on top, 6 on the side. All right, good luck, ladies. All right, so now what we're going to do is talk about my new digital items that are in my shop. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is some dashboards here. So these are, I scaled them very small. I did that just because I wanted to be able to print them all off and not waste a ton of ink and paper. So that way you guys can see. These are all digital downloads. They're in bundles. If you watch my Tuesday videos, these are the sizes that I offer. And you can play them on like a randomizer. You can put them in envelopes, however you want to do it. I have 3 sets of bundles. The first set of bundle is called Cute. So you'll get the cats, just like I use on my channel. You will get this coffee one with all different types of coffees and lattes. And you'll get this taco one. So you'll get 3 different type of dashboards. As you can see, this one goes through 8. So that way, if you wanted to use 6 or if you wanted to use 8, you could do that. So that's called Cute. The next one is called Magic. This one comes with quite a few. So we have the castles. And again, all this bundles together for one price. Then we have some different magical creatures. And again, these are all just smaller on scales. Then you'll get some other types of fairies, 1 through 8. And then you'll get some, wizards. And then you'll get some other types of wizards and magic things. And then the last part of it is cats that are magical. So again, you'll get all those together under one price, and that's called Wizard. And then the third one is called Life. So you'll get some pet ones. Now you'll see duplicates. So that means there's 8 of these, and you get to pick which dog you want for each category. So you could just do like this one, or you like this one better, you like this one, doesn't matter. So I made it so a little bit more fun. So these are the first ones. And then these dogs. And then we have flowers. We have lighthouses. I just thought lighthouses were kind of pretty. And then I did an older fashioned one with different types of things back in the day. Ambulances. And then the last one is other kind of animals. And that one's called Life. So that one's in my shop. There's 3 separate bundles. Okay. The next one I have, and I've had this in my Ko-Fi for a cost, but Ko-Fi charges actually more money because I have to use PayPal when people buy things. So I just switched to Etsy. But this is my 100 envelope light. You will get a dashboard for either A6 or A5. And then they come with 6 different ones. You can use a 6-sided die, or you can use that color die that they have with the dot. Let me pull that out. So like one of these. So then you can roll the green, and then you just pick whichever one you want. Once you complete all of the circles, you earn $500. I think I'm going to use this one for my pet one, my pet nurse. See the next one when I have it done. So that's called 100 envelope light. Again, it's in my Etsy shop. And then the last one is a game board. It is a digital download. Again, all these are digital download. You'll receive everything on 10.5 by 3, or sorry, 8.5 by 11. I did laminate this one, but I printed out the rest of it. So these all comes in papers, but basically this is what it'll come with. All right. So how you play is you start, it's called Mommy's Helper. And how you start is you start wherever you want. Okay. Let's say we're going to start in the office, and you're going to randomly pick a task. Okay. And it's going to tell you where you want to go. It's going to say playroom, and your mom wants you to help her by picking up your toys in the playroom. Then you would roll the die. So let's get a die out. And you would have to have some sort of little game piece here. And so I'm going to roll the die, and I'm going to move. So I have to either go up and around here. I could go down and up and around here, however you want. It doesn't matter where you come in out of the room. It has to be on one of these solid pieces to come out of the room. So I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how I landed on perfect timing. I landed on this little thing. So I have to get to that room, but I landed on the alert. So then I have to randomly draw one of these cards, and it says, uh-oh, this is like an emergency. Dryer is making a very loud sound. It's unbalanced. That means I have to go to the laundry room before I even get to this room. Every time you land on one of these open spots, it is $1. These, if you land on these, it's this bonus card. And then once you get into the room, you can either say, okay, the task is done, and you could draw another card from there. You could roll a whatever sided die and save that amount for the completed task, or you could just say, I'm done with that room. However you want to play, there is some options, okay? So I would do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would save $5. Now I have to go to the living room or the laundry room. I can skip through here, go back through there, doesn't matter. So I would just roll, save $1 until I get to here. Once I complete that task, I must go back and do the mother's task that I had originally drawn. If you land on these solid ones, this is right before you get into the room. Any of those, it means you stopped and you had to tie your shoe. So then you will go on to this. It's like a little bonus card. You can write whatever you want for, these are shoelaces. And so like I can say each time I land on that, it's $2. So then I can do that. And then also there is a thing that says found money on the ground. So you can also do that. So there's different ways to play. It is kind of open-ended. It's just a way to save some extra money. So that is my Mother's Helper. That is a digital download in my shop. And I really hope you understood all that. So I know I just went through it very quickly, but it does have some directions. But thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.